Crime epidemic driven by cocaine flooding. UK leaked Home Office report reveals. Increased amounts of cocaine flooding into the country has led to the epidemic of violent crimes across Britain, a leaked Home Office report says. The huge rise in murders, stabbings, street robberies and moped gang attacks is blamed on an excess supply of cocaine and crack cocaine on the UK's streets. Gangs are now forming in villages and seaside towns, and away from city centers, in order to shift the surplus supply of drugs, the report says. The Home Office document, marked official sensitive, also found the supply of firearms was on the rise and reveals the seizure of automatic weapons has more than doubled in 2 years. Written in March and sent to Home Office ministers and senior officials, the report, leaked to the Sunday Times, found a 42% hike in positive tests for cocaine and a 28% rise in drug injectors using crack cocaine. It coincides with a 10% rise in violent crime in the last year, the report found. We are now certain that drugs are playing an important role in driving up homicide, and it is highly likely to be affecting other serious violence too, the document concluded. On Saturday night, a man was stabbed to death outside Turnpike Lane Tube Station, the 74th murder in the UK capital this year. The man, in his 30s, was found seriously injured outside the station in North London at around 9:45 p.m. on Saturday. He was later pronounced dead at the scene. In the past year there have been 60 moped muggings in London every day, and Scotland Yard received 22,025 crime reports linked to scooters, mopeds and motorcycles in the 12 months to May, up 50% from last year. The Home Office told The Times, a major factor behind the increase in serious violence are changes in the drugs market. This includes an increased supply of cocaine from overseas, an increase in the use of crack cocaine, the spread of county lines drugs dealing, and use of social media. Louise Hay, the Shadow Minister for Crime, said, "A toxic cocktail of a more regressive and profitable drug market in the context of 8 years of austerity have created the conditions for violent crime to thrive. The government must invest in the police immediately to begin to undo some of the damage that taking 21,000 officers off our streets has done." Teaching assistant sacked for designer vagina says it should be free on NHS. Elderly couple die days apart despite being in separate nursing homes. Cyclist in critical condition following Crystal Palace collision.